Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel Chef Simon Braz. Today we're going to make something really awesome. Okay, we're going to make a beef gyudon. I love this dish. I think it's really good. It's so full of flavour, so simple. So a little bit of backstory is gyudon is usually a meat dish served over rice, but usually contains dashi, mirin and soy sauce. Most commonly it's served with pickled ginger, chili and served with miso soup on the side. But like all things Japanese, this dish is so simple in its creation, but so complex in its depth of flavour. So, let's get started. I've got my rice cooker on, I'm using sushi rice, okay? And basically what we're going to do first is we're going to make a sweet soy sauce. So, I'm going to turn the heat on here. And in here I've got 100 mils of soy sauce, light soy sauce, 100 mils of mirin. And I pour that into there. Got 50 grams of sugar, so they go in there as well. And then I've also got one garlic clove, which I've just crushed, that's going to go in there, and about a 5 centimetre piece of ginger I've just cut up roughly, and that's going to go in there as well. So we're just going to let that come to a simmer and boil it up. We're going to reduce it down by about a third, and then I've got a little bit of cornflour, which I'm going to add water to. And that's going to help thicken it in. We want sort of a syrupy consistency. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to start this gyudon. So what we want first, we're going to put a little bit of oil into a pan. Okay, and I've got some three shredded onions in here. We're basically going to put this into the frying pan and get it coloured off. We also have some orange peppers. I've got some ginger that I've just diced up, some strips of beef, a dashi which I've just used using an instant dashi powder and some water, and I've got some toasted sesame seeds, some pickled ginger, some chopped spring onions, and finally just a few edamame beans. Now those are going to be for the toppings, and this is primarily going to be the ingredients you're going to need for the gyudon. So the soy sauce reduction is just coming up to the boil. We're going to let that reduce down by a third, and after that we're going to add our cornflour. Now we're going to mix this with a little bit of water just to make sure that it forms a little paste, and then when we add it to the hot liquid it will thicken it up. Don't need very much, so about 2 tablespoons. There we are, it's really coming to the boil now, that's what we want. Add my onions to this pan. A bit of salt. The reason I add salt now is that these help draw out the moisture from the onions and will help them to cook. A little bit of pepper. There we are, that's really coming up now. I'm going to let that reduce, drop it down to sort of a medium heat. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a strainer ready in a bowl. I'm going to strain the soy sauce reduction into here, just to remove out those ginger and garlic. So now that the sauce is reduced down by about a third, I'm going to add our cornflour. Give that a little mix, just to let it come up to the boil. Now you can make this in advance and keep it in your fridge. It will last easily up to about 3 weeks into the fridge, and you can use it again and again. It's absolutely fine. If you're making more, you can always add this one to that one and just really get more flavour from it. So there we are. I'm just going to strain that now. Do that. There we have sweet soy sauce. So over to here, we're just going to let these onions cook. We want them to start to caramelise, not to burn, okay, but to caramelise. And then once that's done, we're going to add our other ingredients. So now the onions have started to caramelise, I'm now going to add my peppers. Going to cook them for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just to let them soften. Once they've softened a bit, I'm going to put them into a bowl, and then I'm going to add my beef to that to give that a nice bit of colouring. So take them out now. Now to this pan, I'm going to add my strips of beef. Now I'm using a lean beef, okay? You can use something like skirt or flank, that will be fine. A bit of oil. Salt and pepper. And what we want is to let any moisture that's in the beef to come out. Otherwise it won't boil, it won't fry, sorry, it will only boil. There's moisture coming out, and we want all of that to be evaporated. And also as well, that's going to give flavour to the frying pan, so that when we add the other ingredients, you're going to get more flavour. So here we see a lot of moisture's come out, and that's fine. We want all that to come out, that will all evaporate, and then we can add the other ingredients. Now we're once all the moisture's nearly gone, now we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. Okay, because now it's going to start to fry, which is what we want. Okay, so I'm going to add all the peppers. Well, actually, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add the ginger. Get that flavour, just the aromatics of the ginger to start to come through. Now we add the peppers and the onions. Then we're going to add 200 mils of dashi. And then we're going to add our sweet soy sauce. Now this should make about 400 mils. I'm going to add all of that in. And we want that to just come together. We want that to reduce down till it goes a nice sticky glaze. And already you're getting the lovely smell of the dashi, you're getting the sweetness and from the soy sauce, and that lovely saltiness, that lovely umami bomb that we get here. We come to our bowl. Now this recipe makes about enough for about 4 portions, enough for 3 to 4 people. So I'm just going to do one up for you today here now. So what we got here, we've got some toasted sesame seeds, we've got some pickled ginger, edamame beans and some spring onions. So just now we'll let this reduce down, don't let it burn, it's going to be really lovely. The rice is now finished, we're almost ready to plate up. We're just going to let this reduce down for a little bit more. I want it a little bit more sticky. Now with the rice, you can add other ingredients to it if you want to. I'm just going to keep it plain, but you can always add sesame seeds to it, or black sesame seeds, or French onion seeds, will be equally as delicious. It's nice and easy to see. Guys, I'm happy with that now. So you've got a nice consistency there. You want a little bit of a sauce as well. So I'm going to take a spoonful of my rice. Right in the centre. So, my Gyudon mix, again, right in the centre, nice bit of the beef, the onions, don't forget that really lovely sauce as well. And I'm going to put a little bit of pickled ginger in the centre. A little bit of edamame beans, just cascade down. Now I've just defrosted these. I'm keeping them as they are because I think it adds a nice contrast when you've got like the nice cold as well. A few more there. A few sesame seeds, just gently sprinkled over. Finally, and there we have it, guys. Beef gyudon. Thank you very much. Hope this video is to your liking, and let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.